It's finally here, and, as expected, it's not great. Venom, The Last Dance marks the final chapter of Sony's continuously panned yet surprisingly profitable franchise. Let's call it the Spider-Bad Guy universe. With films like Morbius, Madam Web, and the first Venom in the mix, the series has its fair share of misfires. Even Venom 2 wasn't half bad. And, in case you missed it, Spider-Man has been a notable no-show in all of these films due to Disney-Sony contractual issues, a glaring absence that fans have certainly felt. In Venom 3, Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock and Venom find themselves in Nevada, trying to escape the aftermath of their actions in San Francisco. The duo faces off against huge, terrifying creatures sent by Knull, voiced by Andy Serkis, who's looking to use Venom as a key to free himself from an interdimensional prison. But there's a problem. The film fails to commit fully to any direction. It's not as funny as it could have been, nor does it offer a meaningful conclusion, leaving us with an unfinished, half-hearted story. So, what's next? The ending and post-credit scenes leave a few potential paths open. What happens at the end of Venom, The Last Dance? At the conclusion of the Great War, we see Dr. Payne, played by Ted Lasso's Juno Temple, transformed into Agony, one of 5 symbiotes derived from Venom. Given Temple's rising popularity, a potential Agony-centered movie isn't out of the question. Agony, possessing the ability to channel electric sparks, a new twist for the character, could even have a future in Sony's Spider-Verse. What about the mid-credit scene? This scene could mean something, or absolutely nothing. Knull, the film's villain, warns of his world-ending plans, hinting that we might see him again in future Spider-Verse films, perhaps Kraven the Hunter? Knull, a relatively new character in both comics and films, doesn't offer much information, but his dark, lurking presence suggests a larger role could be in store, maybe something akin to Thanos-level villainy in future films. Kelly Marcel, the film's screenwriter and director, hinted that Knull's story is just beginning. This movie introduces Knull, but it only touches on the start of his story. Marvel's biggest villains often evolve over time, Marcel said. And the after-credits scene? In this scene, after the final battle, a cockroach enters a broken bottle containing symbiote remnants in the rubble of Area 51. This could suggest a potential Venom resurrection, paving the way for a reunion with Eddie Brock. Whether this leads to another Venom-centered film or Spider-Man 4, officially confirmed now, is still up in the air. Venom bid Eddie farewell, saying goodbye for now, and as we know, the multiverse format, used as a potential route for future spin-offs, reminds us that nothing is permanent or irreversible. What's next for Venom? It's hard to say. It would be nice to see Tom Hardy escape the overwhelming cash flow of the last 6 years and bring his odd spirit to new projects. Maybe we'll get an Agony spin-off. Maybe Venom will make a cameo in Spider-Man 4. Or perhaps this isn't the final dance after all. The decision likely won't be made by Hardy, Marcel, or a Sony executive, but rather by how well this final attempt does at the box office. After all, when it comes to Hollywood, money talks louder than anyone's voice.